talk about books again. This time we're talking about the books that I bought in Japan, not the ones that I brought to Japan, but that I bought while in Japan. Even though I'm not technically supposed to buy a lot of books because they're heavy and I cannot have that much luggage to bring back to Germany, but we're going to ignore that because I like going to secondhand bookstores and I can't just go there and not buy everything. So the first book that I bought was Alice's Adventure in Wonderland, and Through the Looking Glass. I'm reading that at the moment because I think it's kind of fitting the Halloween vibe, and it's just so weird. It doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, that's the whole point, but like, bro, this bitch crazy. It was only like 60 cents. So, like, wish I had to take it home with me. Also, it has drawings in it. I love that. After that, this one isn't from a secondhand bookstore. This one is from a very big bookstore. It's Junkudo, I think. This was in Osaka and I went to like the biggest place in Osaka. I believe this is the biggest bookstore there. Yeah, probably. It had like 6 stories, I think. It was very cool, very nice. I bought Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Fun fact, for the longest time I wasn't sure whether Jane Eyre or Jane Austen is the author, the actual person, but now I know Jane Eyre is the fictional character. Dude, I don't know what kind of crack they put into the Bronte sisters' genes, but they just know how to write. Like, oh my god, they are so good. I'm simultaneously reading Wuthering Heights, although this is kind of on a break right now, but I love Wuthering Heights because the writing is so nice, and then I'm reading this one and the writing is so nice too, and I'm just... My motivation behind buying this was that I heard people describing it as kind of a coming-of-age novel, or that they read it in their early 20s, or like just as they turned 20, so the age which I'm in right now. And apparently it fitted into that phase of their life really well, and so I wanted to give it a try, and I can confirm it's very good to read at this age. I'm sure you would also enjoy it if you're older, probably also if you're younger, but this is just great. This is awesome. This is easy to read. This is a great classic. It's pretty long. Like, I feel like all English classics are kind of longer-ish. At least I'm used to pretty short German classics. I don't know, that's just something that I noticed, that German classics are pretty short, but English classics are always like 400 pages plus. Not all of them, but whatever. With Jane Eyre, it doesn't even feel like you're reading that much. You're just so involved into the story that it doesn't feel like, oh yeah, I'm turning a page, I'm turning a page. You're just continuously following the story, and it's nice. I don't know. Also, can we talk about this cover? Are you kidding me? And the formatting in this is amazing. I love it. My problem with a lot of English books is, or English classic books, is that their formatting is so annoyingly small and dense, and it's my pet peeve. I hate it. Why would you do that? I cannot read like that. Bitch, I'm not Superman. How the fuck am I supposed to look into those little letters and make out anything? I cannot do that. And then it takes like ages to flip a page just because you're spending an hour analyzing what the fuck is on that page. But with this one, you just read and you flip a page every 2 seconds and you're like, oh my god, I just read like a page in like 2 seconds. And it just feels more rewarding when you can easily read books and easily flip the pages instead of having to go through dense formatting. Does that make sense? Moving on from that. Also in Junkudo, I bought 2 other books. While I was in the bookstore, I had this big pile of books that I was considering buying. One of those books was Jane Eyre, of course. And I kept returning books because I was like, no, I don't 100% want this and I don't want to excessively buy stuff. Also, gotta save money. And then when I was heading to the register, when I had made my final choice, I stumbled upon the sales section. That shit was good. Okay, first of all, I found Princess Jellyfish in there, which is like a super rare manga, and it's my favorite manga, and I love it so much. I didn't buy it because I'm stupid, but I found it in the sales section randomly in English. What the fuck? In the middle of some random ass Karen Live Love Laugh books, I found Daisy Jones and the Six. Oh, fun fact, with this store chain, they put protective cases on top. It's either protective cases or maybe some people just are reading some weird shit and don't want other people on, I don't know, the subway or in public to see what they're reading. But for some reason, I like this more than having the actual book cover. When I was reading Jane Eyre with the cover still on, I feel like I was enjoying it even more. And I don't know why. I mean, I love this cover, but when I had this like hidden veil on top of it. It was more fun for some reason. Anyways, this is the cover of Daisy Jones and the Six. It's by Taylor Jenkins Reid, the icon, the legend. I've not read a single book by her, but my best friend loves her. I think she's her favorite ever author. So when I saw a Taylor Jenkins Reid book in the sales section, I was like, I have to buy this. And I did. I cannot wait to read this and tell my best friend about this. Wait, what was this about again? I think it was like a 60s rock band. The celebrity music world. That much I know, but I trust my best friend on this. The last book that I picked up from that store was The Way I Used to Be. This is about like mental health stuff. And I was thinking of buying it when I was still in Germany, but I didn't. And then I saw it in the store again. I was like, Wish, you're on sale? You're coming home with me. And here it is. What exactly is it about again? Let me read you the blurb. I want to get as far away from the past as possible. Be as different from that girl as I can. Eden was always good at being good. Starting high school didn't change who she was, but the night her brother's best friend rapes her, Eden's world capsizes. What was once simple is now complex. What Eden once loved, who she once loved, she now hates. Nothing makes sense anymore, and she knows she's supposed to tell someone how it happened, but she can't. So she buries it instead, and she buries the way she used to be. So that's kind of, damn. Wish I picked up a very deep book. Jesus Christ. Yeah. You better break my heart, bitch. You probably will. Moving on from that, I went to Book Off, which is a super popular second-hand book chain here in Japan. And I love Book Off. I have a Book Off like a few meters away from my house and I go there like every day and I just... Bro, I cannot even read the books because they're all in Japanese, but I'm just roaming through the aisles being like, oh my god, so many books! And all of the books are so well kept because Japanese people take such good care of their stuff in general. So, thank you, Japanese people. I appreciate it. Fun fact, this Ray statue figurine is also from Book Off. I think it was 1,000 yen, so like 7-ish euros. And bitch, look at her. Look at her. She got the long hair, she got the snatched body, she got the depression and the PTSD and probably autism. I don't know. You got a pretty face, nice titties, big booty. Any case, I got Anne of Green Gables. I've been wanting to read this for so long. I remember eating dinner with my family and then meanwhile also watching Anne of Green Gables, and oh, it's just such a wholesome memory. And then many years later when I was like 14, yeah, I think 14, Anne with an E on Netflix, the show came out. We all know it, we all love it, bitch. If you read books, you probably also watch Anne with an E. And that show is so cute, it's so wholesome too. I watched it with my mother and that's also, again, such a wholesome memory. And just in general, the show was amazing, so I hold it very close to my heart. I think it's lovely, it's nice, everything is so beautiful in there. If I had to choose what cinematic universe to live in, I would choose H2O, Just That Water, and then I would probably choose Anne of Green Gables just because it's so chill and laid back, and I feel like in that cinematic universe I could live a very happy life. But let's get back to the book. So when I said I kind of wanted to read the book, it's because I was scared that I wouldn't like it as much as the shows that I watched. And also I already know all of the story, everything that's going to happen. But at the same time I want to see the whole story written in front of me in a beautiful, hopefully beautiful writing style. And I want to experience the original. Also, obviously, look at the cover again. I've seen so many covers of Anne of Green Gables that are no front, kind of ugly. But this one is pretty. And the formatting. So with every book I check the formatting. If the formatting is shit, I'm not buying it. Bitch, I'm not giving my money to stupid ass formats. I told you it's my pet peeve. This is how a book is supposed to be done. Good cover, good format, I'm happy, bitch, I will read. Last but most certainly not least, we have the Frida, the Kahlo, we have the queen, the bisexual queen. And this is an autobiography, not autobiography, it's a biography because she didn't write it herself. I know the difference, I'm so smart. I want to become an arts teacher later, so I think this is just a very good addition to my collection because I have a little collection of artists' biographies. And also I just love Frida Kahlo. Also, let me show you something. Somebody gifted somebody else this book and I found it. July 96, to Yuka. A good place to start your Mexican art studies. Hope you enjoy it. She is an interesting woman. That is
so cute.
Imagine somebody gifts you a book, period. And now imagine somebody gifts you a book about Frida Kahlo. Okay. That is it. That's everything I bought. Oh, well, that is not everything I bought, because I have a whole shelf standing right in front of me full of manga. Wait, how many manga did I buy? 14. So I bought 14 manga because I have no self-control. And also they were lesbian, so but I'm not going to get into those. I can maybe make an extra video. Perhaps, I don't know. But that's it for now. I will be going to the city now, and I will take a book with me, and I will go to Starbucks, and I will get the Halloween special. I love it. It's sweet potato flavored. It's purple, and it's so good. I think it might be my favorite drink from there now. I would recommend. If you're in Japan, go for it. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.